Thank you. So one thing that Mr. Housen mentioned is I'm an MPA lifer. So to say that MPA had an effect on me is an understatement. To this point, I've spent nearly half of my lifetime on this campus. I spent school years here, I spent summers here, and at one point when I was in the 4th and 5th grade, I told the teacher I wanted to go to college here. That opinion did change. But there was a reason that I was so drawn to MPA. My memories on this campus and with these people are endless. I've gone on the hunt for good French onion soup with my classmate Joe Razor through all of Paris. Somehow we didn't get completely lost on the metro. I cooked Asian foods in my old principal's home for a week during Project Week. I've climbed mountains in Washington State with Mrs. Drown. And you would think that the way we would show Mrs. Drown her gratitude for giving us that experience would be being the perfect students for the rest of our senior year. But as you all know, it can be very hard to focus in the last parts of your senior year. So in our last day of classes, we made her take excessive amounts of pictures with her self-proclaimed favorite students while she was trying to grade papers in peace. But fortunately, Mrs. Currid came to save the day. Just kidding, she just came to photograph the picture and went on her way, letting Mrs. Drown suffer on her own. But I promise I'm not here to tell you all the many ways we may or may not have terrorized our teachers. I instead want to talk to you all about my experiences at MPA and how they've helped me understand what I value. I've watched this student body, this entire school, come together during some very difficult times. My chemistry teacher, Mr. Linerud, who retired several years ago, faced the unfortunate tragedy of losing his daughter, an alum of MPA. Everyone here felt that. The kindest, most caring, gentle, and dedicated person was hurting. So we all were hurting. I was in his AP Chem class that year, and as a class, we thought a card wasn't enough. So in true MPA student fashion, we decorated these awesome t-shirts that said, "I heart Mr. Linerud," and wore them to class under our jackets. We unzipped our coats, and when he wasn't looking, to display our arts and crafts project, but when he turned around, he didn't notice for a good 5 minutes. And any of you that knew Mr. Linerud, you know that's not a surprise. But in true Mr. Linerud fashion, he quietly said, "Oh wow, thank you," and continued to teach. MPA helped me understand the importance of community. Now, it's no secret that MPA prides itself on being a diverse community, promoting cultural awareness in its students. Long-standing traditions like Project Week and International Day were a few examples of that. But after leaving MPA, I realized that many of my college friends, and even my colleagues I work with now, did not have the exposure to diverse environments like I did. I noticed friends had little desire to sit down in the dining hall and try to understand and learn from people who looked different than they did or had a different faith. But as an MPA graduate, those difficult conversations and attempts to seek understanding were commonplace and I thought very necessary. MPA helped me understand that, of course, I value diversity, but more importantly, that I need to be a champion for diversity and inclusion. We can't take this experience we've been afforded for granted. I encourage you to reach back to your lunch table conversations and your Project Week excursions and share those stories with your new friends and colleagues. You'll be surprised at the impact. So some of you have been here for high school and others much longer than that. But you still may be wondering, what do I take away from this experience here at MPA? It has to be more than what I learned in US history, Cal, physics, French, right? Well, I think MPA prepares you to be a change maker. What you may not realize right now is how much power and influence you had to make your school experience what you want it to be in ways that most students across the city do not. I watched classmates and friends decide that they wanted to create a service project or do a fundraiser to send school supplies to Africa just because they were inspired. MPA let us do that. I remember watching a classmate decide that she was going to play the 1997 hit Mbop by Hanson every single lunch period, and I mean every single lunch period, until she met her fundraising goal for the charity of her choice. MPA let her do that. I've watched the star pitcher for the baseball team also play the Fiddler in Fiddler on the Roof, the spring musical, at the same time, thanks to collaboration between, I think, Mr. Drahazal and our musical director at the time. MPA let us do that. MPA gives you the power and influence to make your school experience your own. So I challenge you as you move on to continue to carry that same power and influence to college and beyond. Be a part of the organization or team on campus that gives you the break you need from your studies or empowers you to be better. If you want a club or initiative that you don't see, don't be afraid to innovate and create something new. I don't want to just softly encourage you today to reach your fullest potential. Instead, I want to welcome you to this alumni community understanding the expectations. Remember that as an alum of this school, you are expected to be a change maker. You are expected to be an influencer. There is an expectation that you will come back and reach back and uplift this community you came from while creating new ones. We expect you to continue to push boundaries, to create, to be inspired. I am thrilled that I have the honor of welcoming you, class of 2017, to this alumni community. And I can't wait to hear about all the ways that you exceed expectations. Congratulations and thank you.